Hey, Spencer Welch here, international vocal coach and the creator of Singing Ignition, the online vocal academy where I tailor exercises and techniques for your voice. Now, today I've got something really exciting. I've been hearing about Hyang quite a bit, and people have recommended that I do a reaction to her singing in general, but especially to the song, and let me make sure I'm getting this right, Arirang Alone, Immortal songs. So that's the song I'm going to be listening to today. I have not heard this ever before. In fact, I've never heard her sing before, but I've heard lots of good stuff, so I am excited to get into this. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Sit back, grab some popcorn, grab a drink, and let's enjoy what Hyang has for us today. All right, here we go. Okay, so far, love her tone. I love how lightly she's starting here with more of a head voice production, and it's got quite a young, kind of fresh sound. Her larynx is sitting just slightly high with a fair amount of airflow. It doesn't sound breathy, but you know, it's got that more head voice production. A brighter, younger sound going on here. Sounds like a folk song. In fact, I may have read somewhere that this is a folk song that she's singing, and she's just doing her modern update on that. So I'm loving it. It's got that lilt to it, that waltz kind of quality, and then within that, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, which is like 9/8 basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is cool. This is really cool. Let's keep going. So you hear more of her chest voice starting to come into the lower notes now. It's a little bit less of that ha. There's more ha, more of her speaking voice coming in there. And on the upper range, in that kind of the middle part of her range really here, she's widening those vowels a little bit, but that doesn't keep her trapped in the bottom of her voice and her chest voice. She's still able to get into that middle voice, that mixed voice area, that ha range. And that's kind of tough to do. Most of my students, when they are in kind of an intermediate range, I do not suggest for them to sing for those middle notes. That often is going to make them kind of crack. She really knows her voice well, and you can tell that she knows how to get into that mixed voice there, even with those wider vowels, even on that Good on you, Hyang, so far. Keep impressing us. Okay, I did not expect that. Wow. Wow. She's got this lighter, higher soprano voice, but then within that, she's able to just stretch. I mean, she just went up at least, I wasn't counting because my jaw was kind of down, right? But she at least went up to a B flat 5 there. Often for a lot of people, a very heady kind of hooty sound, and yet she's able to put a little bit more of a buzz and edge to that. Her larynx is slightly raised in that but not in such a way that she gets stuck and kind of trapped from being able to get all the way up into what is often called the third. The third bridge. What are you doing, Hyang? You're blowing my mind here. She's getting into the third bridge or the third passage on her way towards the whistle tone range, and yet able to keep it in that connected, very high mix kind of quality. Woof. Okay. Wow. Continuing. Wow. Then she goes to the same notes that she had done previously in that riff, where it was more in a connected mix on that kind of twangy pharyngeal kind of quality. And now she does it in more of that pure head. Almost falsetto, but it's still stronger than falsetto what she did. But still, going to the B flat 5 there, it's just an incredible amount of control and flexibility really, right? To be able to go to the same ranges and sometimes connect them in a stronger mix quality that's fuller, that's brassier and brighter, and sometimes more in that that lighter head voice, a very pure head voice. Wow. Not to mention, which I didn't say previously, some of her riffs, they go forever. And she can sing on that and seem very comfortable and not needing to take a breath, like that she's superhuman or something. Wow. Okay, she's not gonna give me a spot here to pause it, so I'm just gonna pause it because we're back to that original melody that she sang at the very beginning. But remember, at the very beginning, she starts with that lighter, headier, bright, and younger sounding, kind of more girlish sound, which was beautiful to start. And it gives her somewhere to build from. But man, now we're back to that same, I didn't check what key we're in, so I don't know if we're still in the same key where she started, but now she's singing ha rather than ha. So rather than that lighter, more girlish quality. It's more of a womanly quality, more chest mixed in to this whole area, so therefore fuller. She most likely is some kind of very high soprano, maybe even a coloratura. So the low notes are not going to be as deep and full as, say, like a Whitney Houston, but that's fine because she is like a violin. Whitney might be more like a viola or a cello, but as a violin, what a violin. This is a Stradivarius. Her control to be able to jump octaves like she's doing here at the end and just be bang on, very cool. Okay. I know something big is coming here at the end here, but I just got to comment. She is now singing G5s. Remember, she did that B flat 5, so even higher than that, but it was a bit thinner, like an R&B, kind of twangier thing. That G5 she just sang was so full. That's a very mixy sounding, like a gospel singer on a G5. They're in their head voice, but it's not that kind of fluffy sound, right? Or quality. This is more fuller and more of the chest mixed with it, or at least connected to it. Oh my gosh. How's she gonna end? Don't tell me. No spoilers. Holy crap! Wow, she goes back. It's like bookends, right? She started with that light, very young sounding head voice. The larynx kind of high. She returns to that at the end as a callback to how she started. So we get this really nice contrast from this larger, fuller, mixed voice, boomy high notes, to then going back to the original melody with that lighter, quieter dynamic, bringing the folk song aspect of things back. So, wow. I feel kind of emotional after. It's like a journey that she takes you on. Wow. I'm touched, a little verklempt. Listen, I'm not going to be able to help you sing like Hyang, because what she has is probably an incredible amount of facility and possibly training. I really don't know anything about her. I want to read more now. An incredible instrument and genetics, and then incredible facility with that. But what I can do, what all of us can do, is improve with what we have and grow with the instrument that we're handed. Maybe it's not a Stradivarius, but we can take what we have and we can make something beautiful from it. So if you want to get better at your singing. You want to learn how to sing in a mixed voice like she is, in your head voice. What this means when I'm talking about vowels, that maybe the larynx is coming a little higher or the larynx is a little lower, like toward the end there when she's singing in a boomier sound, she's not singing ah vowels anymore. She's singing ha instead of ha. And so rather than it thinning her voice and making it kind of brassier and twangier, she's getting a boomier, fuller sound happening. You can learn how to do that. I can teach you how to do that. Now, how can I do that? You can book private lessons with me. The link is in the bio here. But also what you can do, take advantage of my 14-day trial with my Vocal Academy Singing Ignition. You're going to sing for me. I'm going to listen to that singing in a recording. I'm going to build a module of exercises around what your voice needs. I'm going to assess what you need. Maybe you're a little bit lighter in the bottom, maybe a little bit lighter and fluffier, and maybe quite a bit of falsetto happening on the top. We can strengthen these areas and we can give you a fuller quality, more facility, all of these kinds of things. And you can do that by clicking on the link in my bio here and just going for it. I dare you, if you've been thinking about building your voice and developing it, I dare you to go after your dreams rather than just hoping one day that you're going to be able to sing better or just practicing with random videos on YouTube. Do something where it's personalized for you. So anyway, sermon's over. I loved what Hyang did. I'm going to read more about her. I'd love to react to more of her songs. And that's it. If you like what I'm doing here, subscribe to the channel, put a like on this video so that other people can see what I'm doing here and they can benefit from it also. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you thought about what I said, what you think about her as a singer. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to get more ideas of what to react to. Till the next video, till the next time, I'm looking forward to seeing you, but I'll see you then. Woo! Still might cry a little bit here. I'm not crying, you're crying.